Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, today we're doing your mid February reading. We're going to take a look first at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or areas of resistance. And of course, we'll ask about advice from Spirit so that you can bring in what it is that your heart truly desires. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We're first going to start with the Soul Traveler's card. Let's see what's on the horizon for you. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. I love that energy. And Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. Oh my goodness. It's almost like you're, a horse that's been stuck in the race gate. And then all of a sudden, the horses get antsy and all of that while they're in the gate. And then all of a sudden the gate flies open and you're charging forward, right? It's that breakthrough is the gate is opening for you. And it's one of the reasons it's opening for you is because you've put in the hard work. You've allowed yourself to kind of keep toiling at something even though you weren't having the breakthrough that you really wanted. This for me is kind of like a situation that may have something to do with your career or financial sector. It could be a relationship. We'll take a look at the tarot, but it's the energy of you've just been really kind of like trying to get something to work, putting your heart and soul into something, right? Because to me, farmers really put a lot of their heart and soul into nurturing, planting and nurturing and harvesting a crop. And I feel like you have been doing that, just kind of like trying to nurture something that you're trying to grow in your life, like your financial stability or a career or something like that. And yeah, we have right off the bat, great achievement, right? Something that you are really trying to achieve. There is something here about, I'm not saying it's not a relationship, but it seems like it's something that you've really been trying to achieve, like a goal that you have set for yourself, or it's something that you are trying to accomplish in your life, whether that is improving your health, building a business or a career, moving somewhere. It seems as if they're saying rock. Is it kind of like you're sitting there hoeing? They have the hoe, or that's the old-fashioned way, of course. But you're hoeing the soil, right? And trying to keep out the weeds and all of that stuff. And you just seem to hit one rock after another. Where I live, it's very rocky. And so we're always trying to pick out the rocks from the soil so that the plants can grow better. And I feel like that's what you've been having to do, is kind of like it's like you planted the plant, and yet the soil had so many rocks in it, right, that the roots couldn't really take hold, and the plant couldn't thrive the way that you wanted it to. This is the energy of being able to get the rocks out. Oh my goodness. Leo, I'm a Leo rising, so I'm really excited about this. This is beautiful. Something is coming to an end, but it is the energy that knowing that endings bring new beginnings, and the ending does not have to be the end of what you are working on. It's the energy of something is ending, perhaps in your attitude, in your mindset, in your belief system. It's kind of like you're having that breakthrough where you're seeing whatever it is that you've been working on. It's almost like you're having the breakthrough. I think the universe is helping you, but at the same time, you internally are having a breakthrough. I feel like maybe part of it is, have you been feeling like you have to do all the work? Like maybe this is that energy a little bit of allowing the universe to help you out, like trusting that the universe is going to bring you what you need, right? That the universe is going to help eliminate the rocks some magical way. And it's okay. It's understanding that maybe for some time you have kind of like gotten into your head and felt like you had to do the work. You did. Not that you were dismissing your spirit guides and angels completely, but maybe you also were thinking that you couldn't completely put this in their hands. This is the energy of understanding, wait a minute, I am allowing myself to step back and take a look at this a little bit more and understand that I no longer have to be fearful that things aren't going to work out for me. I can have gratitude for what is working out for me, that the plants are growing slowly, not as well as I'd like them to, but the plants are growing. And then also allowing the universe, your guides, to come in and help you to understand where the rocks are, or to help you to create a new tool that eliminates the rocks much more quickly. It's almost like a situation. Yeah, you're going after a long time. Look, oh my goodness, Leo. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This is a lot of anxiety, of feeling like you don't have what it takes in order to see something to... It's almost like, I feel like with these two energies, you're kind of like comparing yourself to others, okay? Or it could be comparing yourself to what you thought where you thought you would be, how big the plants would be, how much they would be thriving at this point, right? And it's kind of like, it's almost pulling you into this sense of anxiety. But knowing that your guides are on your side, it's about trusting them, giving up some of your anxiety and worry to your spirit guides, your spirit allies, your angels, saying, okay, I trust. I know, you know you're on the right path. I have no doubt. You know that you're on the right path. It's just that the path isn't working out the way that you thought it would, or it's not growing as fast as you wanted it to. But look at, you have the antelope spirit. It says life is speeding up, because it's kind of like, okay, one of the things that they're saying is that every single one of those rocks was a lesson, a spiritual lesson that you have learned on the path, right? It's kind of like you had to spend time growing something. So maybe you've been growing a business, maybe even a spiritual business, and you're putting a lot of time and energy into the business, but oh my goodness, this is amazing. But what you didn't realize was working on that business was helping you to heal, okay, some of this energy, the feelings of not being worthy enough, okay? Or feelings like you don't have what it is that you take. It's almost like what they want you to know is that you only have like a rock or two left. It's like the energy of, oh my goodness, here's the last rock. Like, I think you're hoeing in the field, right? And you hit a rock, but it's kind of like understanding, oh my goodness, this is the last rock. And once you get that rock out, it's almost like everything breaks open for you. You move forward very quickly, because this whole experience has been around helping you to literally remove the rocks, the obstacles, the fears, right? The feelings of unworthiness that you have been working on, the spiritual lessons that you have been working on, so that you could move forward quickly. Okay, so this is amazing. I feel like you're having this breakthrough. You have the Tower here, right? You have the Great Achievement, and you have Yin. This is divine feminine energy. It's about allowing yourself to trust the universe a little bit more, so that you can go on to this new path. You can have this breakthrough. You can move forward quickly. It's an energy of looking at this in a different way. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, what I feel like, yes, what you have been, okay, there's this energy here where you have been focusing or having the mindset, okay, and this mindset is ending. This is part of your epiphany, okay, where you have only allowed yourself to look at this from the analytical King of Pentacles energy. That's why I really feel like it's career or financial or an experience that you're wanting. But you're looking at it from how much the plants that you have planted, right, are producing. You're only looking at this from the tangible side. So if this is a business you've started or a career or a creative project or something, you're looking at it only from the tangible side instead of allowing yourself to look at this from the spiritual perspective. So it's about perhaps taking a little bit of time to reflect about how you Leo have changed since you started on this path. Okay, so it could be, say you started a business or whatever, but taking a moment to understand that all of those obstacles, all of those rocks that you had to clear out, how they have changed you internally. And that is the breakthrough. It's about, I feel like you've been focusing, right, on the King of Pentacles, how much money you're making, or the numbers, because as a society we are so overly consumed with numbers, right? It's about, wow, look at what you have gained. Oh my goodness. And then look at this. Yes. You have the hermit energy, seeing the wisdom, the confidence that you have gained on this path, that is now allowing you to see how you can become the emperor, be really powerful in what it is that you're doing with your business or whatever the situation is. So I'll share, and you may you may kind of like, be able to put this into your life. But when I started my YouTube channel, it was really just, it was truly a calling. I feel like it was truly a calling. But part of the problem is that I had a lack of self-confidence of being on camera, of doing the technology, of even putting things out into the world. I was just very self-conscious. I was just not confident at all. It was almost like my guides pushed me into this. And when I look at my channel and I look at perhaps how many subscribers, if I concentrate just on the subscribers or the number of views, all of that stuff, all of the numbers, the details, the analytics of my channel, I can very much get into this energy. Because I look at other tarot readers who have been doing it a shorter time than me and their channel is bigger, right? I can look at other tarot readers and just think, oh my goodness, theirs is taking off, or they get so many more views. And I can truly get into this energy. But when I allow myself to take a look at how I have changed personally, internally, through this experience of being on YouTube. And I'm so grateful that I've done it, because I am not the same person I was when I started this channel. I am definitely much more attuned to my spirit guides and angels. I have more confidence. I feel as if there's so much that has changed inside of me. I am definitely transformed. I'm not the person I was when I started this channel. And so I encourage you, I think that that's what they're wanting you to do, is that when you take a look at how you have transformed within yourself, remember, the death card is about something ending and something new can begin. It's not that you're giving up this path that you're on. It's really about understanding how you have transformed so far on this path. It's almost as if, like when I'm talking about my channel, it really is like this energy of having the courage, the strength to take a look at the situation that you have created here in a different perspective. You've been kind of like looking at it from the money angle or the analytical angle. This is, oh my goodness, do you know how much more courage I have? There you are, Leo. There's your energy, right? How much more courage you have, this sense of victory. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, look at all those obstacles I overcame. Look at how much stronger I am. It's also the energy of not being quite so fearful anymore, because you have overcome so many obstacles, perhaps in a very short amount of time. So it's kind of like understanding, oh my goodness, if an obstacle comes onto my path, I'm not going to be fearful, because I have confidence in myself. I know that my spirit guides and angels are on my side. They're going to protect me. and that any obstacle that comes onto my path, I have what it takes to handle it. I love this energy because when we are confident in ourselves, and that is the energy you have right now, right? When you recognize, the breakthrough is recognizing your own internal strength, how you have overcome so much to be where you are, and it doesn't matter what it looks like in the tangible. It's understanding that you are a different person. You are completely changed from this experience, especially if it hasn't grown the way that you wanted it to. That was part of the experience. Now you can move forward quickly because it's helping you to understand this is your obstacle. You're feeling stuck, but the difference is that understanding you're not stuck, because your fears may make you feel stuck because you're continuing to look at the analytics, right? Instead of allowing yourself to see the change that has occurred in you, how you truly are embracing the world in a much more loving way instead of a fearful way. When we are like focused on the analytics of something, right? Then it's kind of like we lose touch with our heart because analytics are up in our head. That's our ego. That's our mind. Our mind wants us to be able to kind of like determine our progress based on numbers, right? This is determining your progress based on how your internal being, who you are, your spiritual being has transformed. That's where the progress is. Wow, look at this. Yes, because look, you have a transformation. You have truly gone through a transformative period, and you are at the end of that. It's about kind of like seeing, the breakthrough is seeing, oh my goodness, I have changed. I do have more confidence. I am willing to speak my voice. And it's understanding that that courage comes from the obstacles that you have overcome. Yes, and now you're moving forward. The moon card. Okay, now I'm going to say, Leo, for those of you, and I know this isn't going to be everybody, but for those of you that have truly stepped into your life purpose, perhaps starting a spiritual business or thinking of starting a spiritual business, but definitely using your life purpose energy in your daily life, whether that's in a career or retirement or with the people that are in your life, allowing yourself to step into your life purpose energy. You are stepping onto a new path, and this is really, I'll have to say, I'm really excited, and yet at the same time, there's a little bit of anxiety. I think you know that this is on the way, this huge breakthrough that's coming in, but you're kind of anxious. You're kind of like asking yourself, am I really ready for this? Your spirit guides want you to know you are ready for this. The moon card indicates that something is really big on the horizon, but your guides are not showing you exactly where this path is going to go, because if you knew where this path was going to go, you would turn around and run, because it is you stepping into your spiritual being, stepping into your life purpose path, and knowing that you are truly going to be a leader for other people, a spiritual teacher, guru, coach, a mentor, a healer, however you kind of like see yourself, light worker, starseed. You're truly stepping into that energy, and it is going to bring you great achievement, financial abundance, but also a sense of pure fulfillment and joy. And in a way, it kind of scares you because this is bigger than you can even imagine. And yet at the same time, I feel like you intuitively know that this is on the horizon. And it's kind of like, whoa, am I ready? Yes, you are ready. That what you have done to this point has prepared you for this greatness. This is an energy of truly stepping into your own greatness, being exactly who you are meant to be and the reason that you are here, your true soul purpose. Oh my goodness, Leo. This is beautiful energy. If you're resonating with this, it's kind of like, if you want to, in the comments, allow yourself to step out of the shadows, right? And claim what it is, how you would like to help serve the world, because Pluto has moved into Aquarius now. We're now into that energy of helping to serve the collective, sharing our gifts, our talents, our spiritual gifts, our creative abilities, sharing your life purpose with others, trying to help heal. You've done your healing. Now it's your turn to help heal the collective. Wow. Beautiful energy, Leo. This is pretty profound. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings. So Leo, if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Am I afraid to be seen? Yes, this is exactly what it is. It is all of this that's coming up. It's kind of like, that it's time for you to be seen. It's time for you to step into your purpose. It's time for you to allow yourself to be a healer, a leader, a coach. Whatever this is for you, it's a time for you to answer the call and step into your own greatness. Step into sharing your healing energy, your loving light with other people. But it is it feels to me like this is a big stage. You're Leo, right? You're the one that loves to shine on stage. And this is a new stage. That's why I feel like you're kind of like, wow, am I ready for it? It's kind of like they're showing me, it's kind of like if you were a figure skater, right? And you've done local figure skating competitions, maybe you even won your state competition or something like that in your age group. And then all of a sudden somebody calls you up. And I think this actually happened to Michelle Kahn. I think she was 13 and somebody couldn't go to the Olympics. Something happened. Somebody couldn't go to the Olympics. And she was the next alternate or something like that. And all of a sudden they called her up and she was going to the Olympics at the age of 13. That's, I don't know. I probably have that completely wrong, but I remember the story. It was just kind of like, that was her breakthrough, right? That was her breakthrough. But it's that type of energy is understanding you've been kind of like, on a smaller scale, right? You've been toiling, maybe you have a YouTube channel and it's been growing, but growing very slowly. And then all of a sudden, right, it goes viral and, you're going from, 1,000 subscribers to 100,000 overnight. That is the energy here, is that you are having that breakthrough. You are going from, small to huge, to hidden to great. And one of the things is that you have to overcome your fear of being seen, of sharing what it is that you have to share with others, to stepping into the sunlight and knowing that you have what it takes, that people are ready to hear what you have to say. Feel like you've been hiding it, not sure, because of all of those obstacles that you've encountered. But now you're stepping into the light. Wow. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Yes, it's time to come out of the shadows, Leo. It is time to step onto that stage. It is your time to shine. And allow yourself to step into it. Don't allow the fear to hold you back. You are so ready for this. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. I love you so much. Bye for now.